Told y'all that once Terry got a QB, he's going to be elite. What is going on, everybody? Triple Abdul here, coming at you with another video for the channel. And in today, guys, we are talking about history made with our beloved wide receiver and quarterback duo here in the nation's capital, Jayden Dales and Terry McLaurin. Before I get into the video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Now let's get straight to the video. You see the title, you see the thumbnail. I know you guys see Brady and Gronk. You're going to think Abdullah, that's crazy. That's crazy comparison. Well, let me just pull up the stat that was posted a couple weeks ago. Jayden Daniels and Terry McLaurin have the highest passer rating among QB slash wide receiver duos in a single season since Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski in 2012, 140.0, given by Next Gen Stats among duos with 75 plus targets. What is there to say, man? I remember when Terry was being called a wide receiver two at best, being called washed, saying that he gets locked up by a majority of big time corners, even average corners. And I was there defending this man. This man had gone through every single quarterback A through Z in the beginning of his career. A young guy from Ohio State, which was not really made of anything going into the draft, not really talked about. It was more talked about him being a gunner on special teams at best, but him excelling as a rookie. And then he took off that first game against Philadelphia and just we were all amazed by it. I remember going into the 2019 season in training camp, they were talking about how this dude's going to be really special. I think it was John Keim that posted about it or reported about it. So Terry, man, you really can't thank him enough here in DC for signing that extension. And one thing also about Terry is that he's not a diva. The wide receiver position in the NFL, time and time again, we've seen a lot of these guys, the majority of them are divas. If they're not getting the ball, they're losing their minds. They're blaming their QBs. They're going to take it out on them towards the media. And again, Terry's never done that. Considering how much turmoil this franchise has gone through before this year, all the drama, all the on the field, one thing being bad, but off the field, he's consistently being a role model on the field and off the field. And you can call it glazing, but I call it being respectful because at the end of the day, this man, he didn't have to stay here in Washington. He could have easily asked for a trade out, and he just stuck it out through all of that. And what is there to say? We just really appreciate Terry being here, class act. And now that he has a QB in Jayden Daniels, man, I told you once he got a quarterback, he'd be different. Y'all saw the stat, bro. This connection, unstoppable in the league. Yeah, is it crazy to say that they're the best wide receiver QB duo in the league? I mean, you have Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, they're up there. Outside of them, I mean, who else you got? I mean, at one point, Allen and Diggs were up there. Lamar and Zay Flowers, not really. Mahomes, again, Kelsey's he's a tight end, but listed as a wide receiver. But these two are just unstoppable, man. We time and time and again throughout the season we've seen it. That Bengals game, finding Terry just throwing him down the sideline, that beautiful throw to ice the game. The Ravens game, two touchdowns. On fourth and goal was a beautiful fade route. The Cowboys game, again, another miracle, finding him down the sideline, Terry doing the rest. The Cowboys game, I know it was Marcus Mariota, but Terry breaking the record in such fashion. And again, this Tampa Bay Buccaneers game, fourth and goal. Who do you go? You go to Terry McLaurin, 30-yard bomb to begin the game. That's what we want to see. Throw the ball to Terry McLaurin and good things happen. I don't know why it took so long for. I'm not gonna say it took long for Jayden Daniels to realize that, but when there were times in the game where he wasn't getting the ball, I understand we were winning, but it makes it so much more easier when you give it to our playmakers. That Browns game, finding him down the sideline. And I know that the theme of the season is that he's always getting tackled within a couple yards from the touchdown. So that does suck. But then in the day, getting up there in age, he's like 29 years old, but still playing at a very high level. And just wait until we add a good number two receiver, which takes attention away from Terry McLaurin. Because a lot of defenses right now in the past hard put all their attention on him, all the emphasis on him, because they know it's going to go to him. But when you ease up on him and put more attention to the other receivers, it opens up a whole different game for Terry McLaurin, bro. And Cliff Kingsbury's done a great job. I know I gave him slack earlier in the year saying that he's a fraud, and that was during that three-game losing streak. And I was upset because we lost that Dallas Cowboys team, and rightfully so. I admitted I was wrong. Cliff, I apologize. Please don't ever leave. Please make it work here in DC. You're doing a great job in year one. Terry and Jayden, bro. Jayden Daniels making. I guess we can talk about him again. Like where do you put him in these quarterbacks right now? Is he not tier one? Is he not top five? The season that he's having, the best rookie season of all time. There's no way you compare this to CJ Stroud's rookie year of last year. This Jayden Daniels season blows the water out of CJ Stroud. A lot of people are saying that CJ Stroud rookie season was never going to be done. Jayden Daniels' rookie season, Like it tops it off by a crazy margin. And again, the look at I'm not saying that these receivers are trash, but outside of Terry, you're just really not working with much here in DC. De'Ami Brown, yes, he had a great game against the Bucks, a legacy game. We waited 4 years for that. Jamison Crowder, he's the OG. He's tough. I'm not gonna lie, but he's up there with age. And Alameda Zaccheaus is a journeyman. Has hopefully found a home here in DC. But if they go after a guy like T. Higgins, it'd be a Luther Burden in the draft, Io Maynor from Stanford. If it well, whoever they get from the draft, maybe potentially Tyreek Hill, then we're really cooking here. Because now you give Terry more opportunities, man. He's gonna put up those numbers that Jamar Chase did this year. And again, Jamar Chase is on a whole different level. But Terry McLaurin this year, like people weren't even calling him a top 15 receiver at one point in his season. Top 10, even this year, top five. And that's not crazy to say. You saw the stat. Tom Brady and Gronk, one of the best duos in sports history. And Jayden Daniels is only a rookie. This is just the beginning, man. It's truly something special here, cooking in Washington. And this Lions game, I'm excited, man. Talk about that. More content about that this week. But there's just a beautiful connection in DC. They definitely look like they're best friends. They're enjoying it. And this is what we wanted to see for so long. JG5 to Scary Terry. I love that celebration is so tough too, man. Breaking records. Washington Hall of Famer, NFL Hall of Famer, you name it, bro. Shout out to Terry McLaurin. Shout out to Jayden Daniels. They truly have changed the franchise here in DC. On to Detroit, man. I can't wait. If we beat Detroit, guys, I'm about to go ballistic. Because I'm saying I'm going to say we're winning the Super Bowl. Because if we beat Detroit, we're beating Philly. Let me not get too ahead of myself. I'll talk about more of that throughout the week. But yeah, man, thanks again for the support, guys. On the road to 1,000 subscribers. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. JD5 and Terry McLaurin, baby. We love to see it. Every now and then, I even watch Jayden and Terry highlights because you just have to. You just have to. Peace. Out of the Commanders.